Hello, damsels. In a world full of personality quizzes and types, there's one that stands out from the pack, the Sigma female. Forget about alphas and betas. These women defy labels and are as independent as they come. They're like lone wolves, mysterious and intriguing, but don't be fooled. Messing with a Sigma is like playing with fire. In this deep dive, we'll uncover why trying to test a Sigma is not just a bad idea, but plain foolish. Get ready for a journey into the mind of one of the most misunderstood personalities out there. Say goodbye to stereotypes, and hello to the raw truth about why you should never, ever try to challenge a Sigma. Number 1. Sigma individuals are not objects for experimentation or testing. Sigma females, much like their male counterparts, aren't up for being guinea pigs in some psychological lab. They've got this mix of independence, smarts, and self-assurance that throws society's rulebook out the window. Treating a Sigma lady like a lab rat isn't just disrespectful. It's like saying, hey, I don't see you as a real person with your own thoughts and feelings. These gals strut through life with a purpose that's all their own. They're not into fitting into society's little gender boxes or seeking applause from the peanut gallery. Nope, they're blazing their own trail, quirks and all. Trying to put a Sigma lady through the ringer is like trying to teach a cat to fetch. A total waste of time and likely to get you some serious side-eye. They sniff out phonies and manipulators like a bloodhound on a mission. So if you think you can outsmart a Sigma, think again. And let's not forget, Sigma ladies are pros at sniffing out power plays. They won't let anyone pull their strings, no matter how smooth the talker. Testing a Sigma is like trying to wrestle a bear. It's going to end badly for you, my friend. Bottom line, Sigma ladies aren't here for your games or to be used as pawns. They want respect, freedom and realness in every interaction. If you want to roll with a Sigma, check your ego at the door, be straight up, and be ready to dive deep into the awesomeness that is her. Anything less, and you're just wasting her time. Number 2, Sigmas have no interest in participating in mind games or power conflicts. Now damsels, Sigma females glide through social circles like ninjas in a room full of wobbly chairs, smooth, graceful and expert at dodging drama and mind games. Their BS radar is so finely tuned, it could outdo a top-notch military detection system. Unlike the cast of a soap opera, Sigma ladies don't have time for power struggles or emotional roller coasters. You won't catch them in the midst of theatrics. They're more likely to be sipping tea on the sidelines, raising an eyebrow at the chaos unfolding. When faced with attempts to push their buttons or play with their feelings, Sigma females stay cooler than a cucumber in a freezer. They don't waste energy on mind games. They just brush it off and go about their business, leaving the wannabe manipulator scratching their head in confusion. Sigma gals know their value, and they won't let anyone rain on their parade. Trying to test them is like trying to teach a fish to ride a bike, a hilarious disaster waiting to happen. To really get through to a Sigma, you've got to come correct, be genuine, show some respect, and maybe crack a joke or two. Laughter's the best way to break through even the toughest exterior. At number 3, attempting to test a Sigma reflects badly on the person doing the testing. Trying to test a Sigma female is like showing up to a sword fight armed with a rubber chicken. It's not just useless, it's a guaranteed way to make a fool of yourself. These gals ooze confidence and strength, and anyone trying to mess with that is in for a world of embarrassment. Sigma ladies don't fall for flashy displays of power or fake flattery. They see through that stuff quicker than a detective cracking a case. If you try to push their buttons or question their independence, get ready for the raised eyebrows and icy stares that say, "Try again, buddy." They know their worth and won't let anyone mess with their dignity. Testing them is like poking a bear with a stick. It's just asking for trouble. And don't even think about playing games with a Sigma. They're all about honesty and integrity, and they expect the same from others. Try to test them, and you'll find yourself kicked to the curb faster than you can say oops. In short, trying to test a Sigma female is like trying to teach a cat to fetch, pointless and bound to leave you looking clueless. To get on their good side, you've got to come correct, be humble, be real, and show some genuine interest in who they are. Anything less, and you might as well be talking to a brick wall. Hey damsels, if you're digging the video, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell icon for more juicy content. Stick around till the end for some serious insights into the Sigma female personality. Ready to continue the video? Let's keep the party going, shall we? At number 4, Sigma. Females appreciate honesty and direct communication. Sigma gals have a nose for BS that would make Sherlock Holmes jealous. They can sniff out a fib quicker than you can say, liar, liar, pants on fire. Testing their honesty is like trying to sneak a pea past a vigilant princess. Not gonna happen, and you'll probably get an eye roll and a smirk for your efforts. When someone tries to test their integrity, Sigma ladies react like a cat being dragged into a bath. Total reluctance, and a look that screams, seriously? It's like watching a detective catch the bad guy red-handed, except with more sass and less dramatic music. And let's talk standards. Sigma gals hold themselves to a higher bar than the last slice of pizza at a party. They expect honesty and integrity from themselves and everyone else, and they won't hesitate to call out anyone who falls short. Testing their honesty is like trying to convince a kid that broccoli is candy. No chance, and you'll probably end up with a meltdown. In short, trying to test a Sigma gal's honesty or integrity is like trying to teach a goldfish to play the violin. Utterly ridiculous, and bound to end in laughs. To get through to a Sigma, just be real, be honest, and maybe crack a joke or two. Laughter's the best way to break down walls, even with the toughest cookies. Number 5. Sigma. Females prioritize their time and energy and are unlikely to squander it on anyone who tries to manipulate them. Sigma gals? They're the CEOs of their own lives, ruling with the finesse of a seasoned general and the swagger of Captain Jack Sparrow. Testing their leadership is like challenging a pirate for control of the ship. Risky business that'll likely end with you walking the plank, or challenging a lioness for control of the pride. Basically, a recipe for disaster. Unlike wishy-washy types who can't make up their minds or need constant validation, Sigma gals know what they want and go after it like a bulldozer through a construction site. Slow them down? Might as well try to convince a bulldozer to take a tea break. Ain't gonna happen, and you'll probably get squashed in the process. They command respect like a queen bee in her hive, setting the bar high and not tolerating anyone who falls short. Challenging a Sigma's leadership, it's like challenging the queen bee for control. Prepare to get stung. Plus, these gals have a killer sense of humour, ready to roast anyone dumb enough to question their authority. Trying to outwit a Sigma's leadership is like trying to outfunny a stand-up comedian. You'll be the punchline. In short, trying to test a Sigma's leadership is like trying to stop a freight train with a feather. Total joke. To get through to them, show some respect, bring a humble attitude, and maybe toss in a good joke. Laughter's the best way to crack even the toughest shells. Number 6. Sigma. Females excel at keeping their emotions at arm's length and remaining detached. Sigma gals? They're like the superheroes of emotional resilience, with an invisible force field that deflects manipulative tactics like Wonder Woman deflecting bullets with her bracelets. Testing their emotional boundaries is like trying to tickle a stone. Pointless, and more likely to leave you scratching your head than laughing. While others might get swept up in emotional appeals or sob stories, Sigma gals navigate through the drama like rubber ducks in a bathtub, keeping their feelings in check tighter than a jar of pickles. Testing their emotional resolve is like trying to make a robot cry. Ain't gonna happen, and you'll probably end up feeling like you're talking to a brick wall. They're pros at setting boundaries and guarding their emotional turf, like a fortress protected by a dragon with a serious attitude problem. Trying to guilt trip or manipulate them is like challenging a stand-up comedian to a roast. You'll be the punchline, guaranteed. And let's not forget their killer sense of humour, ready to roast anyone dumb enough to try and mess with their emotions. Trying to outwit a Sigma gal, it's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle. A disaster waiting to happen. In a nutshell, trying to test a Sigma gal's emotional boundaries is like trying to teach a fish to play the piano. Completely ridiculous. To really connect with one, show some respect, be honest, and maybe toss in a good joke or two. Laughter's the best way to break through even the toughest emotional barriers. Number 7. Sigmas guard their uniqueness and personal space with unwavering determination. Damsels, Sigma gals, they're the bouncers of their own life club, making sure only the VIPs get past the velvet rope. Trying to mess with their boundaries is like crashing a party without an invite. You'll get booted faster than you can say oops. While others might buckle under peer pressure or try to please everyone, Sigma gals stand their ground like a stubborn mule in a tug-of-war. They don't let anyone push them around or manipulate them into doing stuff they're not into. Testing a Sigma's boundaries is like trying to bathe a cat, pointless and likely to end with scratches. They're all about honesty and keeping it real, and they expect the same from others. Cross their boundaries or play games, and you'll get a sarcastic quip that'll leave you feeling like a fool. Plus, they've got a wicked sense of humour, ready to roast anyone dumb enough to try and mess with them. Trying to outsmart a Sigma? It's like challenging a stand-up comedian to a roast. You'll be the butt of the joke, guaranteed. In a nutshell, trying to test a Sigma's boundaries is like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle, a disaster waiting to happen. To really connect with one, show some respect, be honest, and maybe toss in a good joke or two. Laughter's the best way to break through even the toughest barriers. In conclusion, damsels, in the crazy world of human interactions, the Sigma is like a neon sign of individuality and realness. They glide through life with a swagger that says, "I'm doing me," while others struggle to fit them into boxes. Testing a Sigma is like poking a sleeping bear. It's asking for trouble, big time. As we wrap up this wild ride through the mysterious world of Sigma gals, let's remember one thing. Messing with them isn't just playing with fire. It's like trying to change the weather. It's pointless and shows a serious lack of smarts on the tester's part. Instead of trying to wrangle a Sigma, let's celebrate what makes them awesome. Their independence, intuition, and straight-up commitment to being themselves. In a world full of labels and expectations, they're like a breath of fresh air, reminding us to embrace our quirks and stay true to who we are. So next time you come across a Sigma, ditch the tests and mind games. Just be real, be humble, and show some genuine interest in what makes them tick. Who knows, you might just unlock a bond that goes beyond labels, a connection built on mutual respect and understanding, with a side of laughter and good vibes. Thank you for watching, damsels. See you in our next vid. Bye and stay blessed.